Oh, I probably should have shook that. Okay, so today, let's just go back and talk about my first real boyfriend. I had never had a boyfriend in high school. I had actually never had a boyfriend ever. It was really weird. So you guys know when you get that new student and everyone's just like, oh my god, like, what are they about? Where are they from? What do they do? They're so crazy, they're so weird, they're so new, they're so different. So we got this new boy in school. We're gonna call him Clark. So Clark came to my high school. Everyone was just all over him. He was so cute. He was so fine. At the time, jerking was really popping, so he had that whole like jerking swag about him, which I don't know how. He's from Houston or Texas, whatever. I don't know why you were like so Cali at the time, but anyways, he was super cool. I thought he was the coolest thing ever. So of course I had to try to make him my boyfriend. I probably hit him up on Facebook or something, being super thirsty, because that's what it was back in the day. I would send him a friend request or some shit. I don't know, it was so weird because like, I don't know why, but in high school, when you would add people on Facebook and you didn't really talk to them like that at school, it was just so weird like seeing them in school, because it's like, okay, I added you because we go to the same school, but I don't really talk to you even though we go to the same school. But now that we talked on Facebook, maybe I can talk to you in person, maybe not. Maybe we'll keep this a Facebook thing, I don't know. It was very awkward. It was just like, okay, am I gonna talk to you or not? I think we exchanged numbers actually. This is all a blur to me because I'm almost 50 years old. We exchanged numbers, started talking or whatever, and I don't know how it happened, but we just became boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, cool. So I'm so excited. I have my first boyfriend. Like, this is great. But I start noticing that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. And ladies, this is why I tell you to not focus on boys in high school. Oh my god, they're still texting me. Honestly, I'm blocking whoever the hell that is, even if it's my mom. I just start noticing like little things, like, you know, like liking girls' statuses, like girls that we know. Like, I'll see that he liked the status and it'll be something like, I'm so bored and lonely, come over. And it's just like, why did you need to like that? Are you feeling bored and lonely? Do you want me to come over, or are you trying to go over to her house? Because I don't know, because you could agree with how she's feeling, but at the same time you could be trying to take her up on her invite. So I don't know how to feel about that. So I didn't know how to feel about a lot of things in high school. And can you imagine my high school brain, if I'm already like a psycho at the age of 25, can you imagine how psycho, and I'm about to go crazy right now. Okay, could you imagine how crazy I was in high school if this is how crazy I am right now? Honestly, I feel like I have more common sense now than I did back then, but whatever. I just started noticing little things about him. Like, he would like, you know, be all over other girls and, you know, be flirtatious, you know, walking girls to class. Boys, guys, okay, if you're a high school guy and you're watching this and you walk another bitch to class, be ready to fight afterwards, because why the hell do you need to walk her to class? I need to be walked to class. I need to be made sure that I got to my motherfucking geometry class on time and safe, because these halls in this school are very treacherous, and you walking this next chick to class, to her little pre-algebra class when I'm taking geometry, who's smarter? Who? Anyways, you're taking her to pre-algebra when you could be walking me to geometry? Oh, everything's wrong. As soon as I started noticing little things like that, like you got this new best friend, all of a sudden, my dad sees you guys in Target together. Oh yeah, so my dad sees my boyfriend at the time in Target with some little bald-headed, jerkin-looking girl. Like, you know, nothing wrong with being bald, but it wasn't her style. It wasn't really working for her. It really wasn't working for you. And I would have told her that, but you want to go to Target with my man, so I'm gonna let you walk around looking like a Smurf with a bad bleach job. I, you know, was getting really irritated with the fact that I was being played by somebody who, honestly, I hate to be that kind of girl, but we all feel like this when, you know, someone is doing us wrong. But you're not even all that. You're not even all that. Honestly, you weren't even all that to be acting like that, honestly. Yeah, you were cute, yeah, you were new, and yeah, you were different, and yeah, you were everything everybody wanted, but you weren't even all that, boo. So Let me stop. Like, he was just really playing with me and he really thought I was stupid. I was like, let me get on my John Tucker must die type shit. So, kid you not, Maya can vouch for me. I was just like, Maya, honestly, he is just doing me so wrong. I'm just gonna go ahead and just give him a taste of his own medicine. And mind you, I'm 17 years old. Would I do this now at 25? It depends on how bored I am. But I was 17, very bored, very immature. My pettiness was flourishing. It was at its peak. So mind you, this is not right, but it was done and it could be done again if it comes to it. I was like, I'm gonna get on my John Tucker must die shit. Like, I'm really just going to play this guy up until prom and leave him looking sad at prom. We continue dating, up and downs throughout the whole senior year of high school, honestly. Like, I was very prude in high school. I didn't have sex until after I graduated high school because my parents were just that strict. Like, honestly, I'm surprised I was even allowed to have this little bitty boyfriend. He barely came over to the house. I kissed him maybe like 5 times throughout my whole relationship. Isn't this so weird? I sound like such a little Amish Mormon. No offense to my Mormons who are watching, but I sound like I grew up on one of those Mormon farms, like where I was not allowed to do anything unless it was with my brother or with my dad. You know, he would still be talking to other girls. I caught him talking to girls multiple times and I just put up with it because I was gonna do this big scheme of just like deuces right before prom. It's a big deal. He got his suit, he got the tickets, he bought the dinner, all that, and I was gonna be like, bye, and go with the next guy. Because let me tell you, I found the next guy while I was with this guy. We went to Lifetime Fitness. Let me tell you guys, don't ever take a girlfriend to Lifetime Fitness with you to go watch you play basketball, because 9 times out of 10, she's not just watching you play basketball, sweetheart. There's a lot of other eye candy out on that court that we're taking a look at, and I don't know, maybe we're weighing out our options because you're cheating on us all the damn time. So maybe we're considering dating one of those cute ass guys dribbling balls down the court with your ass. So think about it, bitch. I met a guy while he was playing basketball. Actually, they were playing on the opposing team, and this guy actually ended up being my next boyfriend after this, but we're not gonna get into my hoe antics. While he was playing basketball or whatever, I was getting to know this guy and I was like, maybe I could use him like in my plan, like to, you know, ruin this guy's prom. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, cool, I'm gonna just do it, like, we're gonna be cool. While he's playing basketball, like, he starts noticing that I'm talking to this guy and I'm just like, well, hey, and what are you gonna do about it? So I walk out with the guy and I leave with the guy because my boyfriend, he's tripping on me. He's like, you know, trying to show off, you know, show his authority and stuff, and I get it. Like, you feel intimidated because your girlfriend is talking to someone who is cuter, who could do better for her than you can, and you're intimidated. I get it. So I was just like, you know, honestly, I'm leaving with him. So I don't know what you want to do about this, but I'm leaving with him. I left with him. I went home, and I saw my boyfriend the next day, and he was just honestly not about it. He was not about to leave me. He was not about to do anything to me. Because why would you leave me when you're already cheating on me? You know, you kind of get best of both worlds. We're both just stupid. I just noticed a spider on the fucking wall. Maybe this is God telling me to shut the hell up, bragging about something I did that was bad, but I feel like I've already received the karma for all this stuff at this point. My life was super shitty for the longest, so this is just a story of my past. Anyways, so you know, I'm talking to this guy on the side every now and then, like, whatever, you know, I'm not really taking it too serious because at the time I'm not necessarily thinking about leaving my boyfriend for him. I'm thinking about just like getting to prom and dropping this bomb on him, and then I can figure out what I really want to do. So I buy my prom dress and everything's cool and cute. Then prom starts rolling around, and you know, things just start going really well with my boyfriend, and I'm just like, damn, like, I really had this big plan to just really shit on him on prom, like really give him a dose of his own medicine. I really had this whole thing planned out, and let me keep it cute and real with you guys, it never really happened. It never did. It never went through. You wanna know why? Because as a woman, feelings are a bitch. Like, honestly, like, even though I was trying to be strong and trying to be tactful and trying to just like show this guy I'm not the one to be messed with, like, I felt like I had showed him that, you know, with my actions with that guy that I left him at the gym for, with, you know, other things that had gone on throughout the year, like, you know, cursing out girls, exposing text messages, like just really just putting him through it. So, you know, prom rolled around. I'm like, I don't really want to go to prom by myself anyway, and he already paid for my ticket and all this other stuff, so I kind of just like let it slide. I went to prom with him, you know, had my little date. Didn't sleep with him on prom night because that shit is overrated. Whoever sleeps with somebody on prom night, like, to lose their virginity, babe, we're gonna need to have a talk because that's not cool. Like, I ended up not ditching him on prom. I probably should have. Probably would have been so iconic, but he ended up getting ditched at, well, I think he got held back a year, honestly. I don't know. After I graduated, I kind of was just like, this was a joke. Like, I'm not taking this relationship outside of high school. I'm not. Like, it's just not happening. So I just kind of like, we kind of parted ways, and then I heard through the grapevine, because I think he graduated a year later than me because of like the credits or something from Texas. He got left at prom by the next chick. So my plan ended up going through. I just wasn't the one to complete it. But yeah, the girl who ended up leaving him at prom was one of the girls he talked to behind my back. Oh, you know, like, honestly, I have no faith in men when they're younger. Actually, no faith in men in general. Honestly, maybe I don't sound much better, but this was a result of somebody's horrible actions, and when people are hurt, they do and go to drastic lengths to get revenge. That's why people kill people. Like, they go crazy over their motherfucking feelings. But luckily, I have learned to compose myself over the years. I've learned to not necessarily let certain things affect me as much anymore. But, you know, sometimes that little crazy bitch side comes out on accident, and I just accidentally might sleep with your father to get back at you. That was my little story about my first boyfriend and how my John Tucker Must Die plan failed miserably. Well, until the next chick came into the picture. But yeah, honestly, what I have to say to you guys from this video is that do not take relationships in high school seriously. Honestly, truly, sweetheart, it's not worth it. And boys in high school, yeah, what? Anyways, yeah, focus on school. Focus on bigger and better things. Okay, boys are not it. Sex is not it. Sex sucks. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this storytime video about my first boyfriend. I hope you guys never have to go through the same thing that I did, because it was a waste of my senior year. I could have just totally not thought about it at all, but I'm petty, and we just gotta get it out of our system sometimes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with another story time, and yeah, babes, I love ya.